Okay, this is going to be the last video on fixed assets. We already looked at the cost of fixed assets, we looked at depreciating fixed assets, and today we're going to look at the disposal of fixed assets. And there's really like three ways to get rid of fixed assets. Number one, you can just throw it out, right? Get your computer, whatever, or equipment, put it in a dumpster, or you can discard it. Number two is you can sell it to somebody. And number three is you can exchange it, just like someone trades in a car for a new car. Now, the exchange of assets is actually a little tricky, so that's reserved for a more advanced accounting class. So we're going to look at either discarding of an asset or selling of an asset. All right, so we're talking about disposal of fixed assets. We're going to use this example data. I'm going to say the cost of the asset we want to get rid of, say it's machinery, is $20,000, and the accumulated depreciation associated with that asset is $18,500. And the first way of disposing of an asset that we want to look at is called discarding the asset, right? We just basically want to throw it out. So what do you think we have to do? Well, obviously we have to take it off our books, right? So if we have accumulated depreciation on our books, it sets a credit balance, right? Because it's a contra asset, so we have to get rid of it, which means we have to debit accumulated depreciation. So accumulated depreciation. We're going to debit for the $18,500. All right. Now we also have this cost of the asset on our books, but we're throwing it out, right? So we have to get it off our books. We know the cost of an asset has a debit balance. To get rid of it, we have to credit it. So we're going to credit, say, equipment. And that'll be for the full $20,000 cost. What do you notice here, right? Our geology doesn't balance, right? We need another, I think it's another $1,500 to balance. That's going to be, to debit, that's going to be a loss on disposal. All right, so just to recap, whenever we get rid of an asset, we take the cost off our books, we take the accumulated depreciation off our books, and the difference is going to be a loss on disposal. So we might say, as an explanation, we'll say to discard old equipment. How's that? Now it goes without saying, say this asset was already fully depreciated. Let's say we had a $20,000 cost, and say the accumulated depreciation was $20,000, so it was fully depreciated. Then we would have $20,000 over here, $20,000 over here, and there would be no loss on disposal because it's fully depreciated. But for any assets that's not fully depreciated, like in this example, we're always going to end up with a loss. The loss is obviously equal to the net book value. All right, so just to recap, there's two ways to dispose of assets. One is discarding it, and we're basically going to take the accumulated depreciation off the books, the equipment off the books, and the difference is going to go to loss on disposal. And that's how you discard an asset. The second way we're going to talk about today of disposing of a fixed asset is the sale of the equipment or the sale of the asset. All right, so we're going to assume these same facts. That's the cost, that's the accumulated depreciation, and we're also going to assume we're going to sell it for $2,600. All right. So now we want to know how are we going to record this on our books? Well, if we're selling for $2,600, obviously we're getting cash of $2,600, right? So we're going to debit cash for $2,600, right? And then, just like before, we need to wipe this asset off our books. So we're going to debit accumulated depreciation for whatever the balance was, $18,500. Because we're selling the asset, we're going to take the asset off our books. So it's on our books at $20,000. We need to take it off. So we're going to credit the asset for $20,000. And now, if we add these up, we see we're not going to balance. We're going to need another $1,100 here. And in this case, this is going to be a gain on sale of $1,100. If for some reason we needed a debit over here, then it would be a loss on sale. But in this situation, based on these proceeds that we're getting in, record the cash coming in, we take the asset off our books, and the difference is going to be the gain on sale. And if we wanted to write an explanation, we'll just say sold old equipment to scrap dealer, how's that? For $2,600. That's our explanation. Alright, so just to recap, it's very easy to dispose of a fixed asset. We can either throw it out or discard it. We just take it off our books with the difference going to loss on disposal, or we could sell it. So the proceeds are going to go to cash. We still take the asset off our books, and the difference is going to be either a gain or loss on disposal of assets. Alright, so like I said, this is the last video I'm doing on fixed assets. I'm going to provide some more notes on intangible assets and depletion. So until next time, thank you very much.